Guys, I have something super crazy for you today. This kit is insane. This is now on a Kickstarter and it sells for $349. So out of the campaign is gonna cost $589. And you have here the battery. The motor looks crazy compact, brushless, feels very light. For a prototype, looks really well made with this bracket enclosure. Very interesting, looks good. And has this nice cover here, so it doesn't splash you. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's super light. So this is 750 watts, peak power, nominal 250 watts. And it takes about 10 seconds to install on your bike. Like, this is super tiny. The motor weighs 920 grams, that's 2 pounds. The battery 1.4 kilograms, that's 3 pounds. The entire system only weighs 5 pounds. No wires. Just connects to the battery and the controller, and that's pretty much all the kit. So $350. Yeah, this is the mount here, and this is the controller. Everything is super compact. It's well packed, but I believe this is not the final packaging. This is the prototype, and this is what you get in the kit. So the battery with the mountings that goes into your frame. You have this also ultra compact Allen wrench set keys, the charger. And I have the European plug, so I have to cut this out and put US plug. You get 2 Velcro ties, hardware. In this kit, you'll only get 1 cable that connects the motor to the battery. The mount and the sensor that mounts onto the pedals. The controller and the motor. This is insanely compact motor and the craziest e-bike kit I've ever seen. It is extremely light with the mount. The design and the housing plate that covers the drive and the mount is very futuristic, super minimalist. Execution is phenomenal. I hope it works as good as it looks, and this is a prototype. I cannot wait to see and try the final version. It's gonna be so much better. This is just incredible. On flats, it gives you a lot of boost. You can feel the kick and allows you to go way faster compared to a regular non-powered bike. You have different modes that allow you to tune, adjust the power output and feel that natural pedaling feeling. Or if you're tired, just cruise and not sweat and let the motor take over the bike. It is not a full power 750 watt output, but you get here an assist system that on flats and decline will give you enough power to ride fast. I would compare it to 500 watt hub motor. But once you reach a steeper hill, the power output will reduce and the motor will struggle and will slow down to a stop if you don't pedal. With pedaling, getting over the hills, it's so much easier. Okay, the bike shows now 15 miles an hour with the throttle engaged. I can actually climb 16, going uphill. Let's say if I remove it, 17. Yeah, much harder now, and the speed is dropping. I have to shift up. Yeah, the kit is actually, look now, 12, 11. So the kit really makes a difference. Now if I push it back, it's gonna take a little bit, but gradually comes back. Now 13, so it's a slower, gain, but it's a very small motor. Once you're back on the flats, the motor kicks in full power and lets you build up speed faster and assists more. It feels like the motor is limited to give you the best possible performance without overheating and all other issues that comes with it. I don't have regular bikes, all my bikes are electric, and this kit actually fits here. I put a longer bolt and here because the design it's pushing through has this like little tongue sticking out, so I put this plastic spacers here. You can actually cut aluminum plate that goes around and DIY. It's very easy, very simple. I found this like around laying and I put them here like in 20 seconds. I was able to mount the kit. Lines up perfectly with the wheel. It's super sturdy, it doesn't move, and I have over 50 miles so far on both bikes and it works flawlessly. And here what you can do, they can cut this flat, so the base it's flat sitting on the frame and will fit even more frames. But you can see To install, they say 3 minutes on the website. It took me probably less than 2 minutes. You just put the water bottle cage here, 2 screws to connect. I wrap the wire around. I don't have to use any Velcro, any zip ties. It comes here. It has magnetic charger, a magnetic connection. This is the only wire that connects to the motor to get the power. This module, it's Bluetooth connected. So this thing, look at this. You just take it outside and you can install on any handlebar. It's a prototype. The action, if you push here, you see like it doesn't go all the way down. It's a little flimsy, a little finicky, but it's working. You can just push, and mostly from half to top, that's where you get all the response from the motor. And it's really, for what it is, for the size and for rating, 250 watts, it's actually very powerful. You can feel I'm pushing 14 miles an hour. I just push this and goes to 17, and then gradually, and it's not slow, it goes to 23, 24 miles an hour. And this is an e-bike, so I had this turned off, and you have resistance, and with resistance it actually goes 23, 24 miles an hour, comfortable pedaling, and I'm carrying extra weight of the battery and the motor. You remove the battery and the motor on a regular bike, and you get so much more performance, more range, and plus I'm 225 pounds, so if you're a lighter rider, you'll get even better performance. This entire week I've been playing with this super compact tiny motor, and since we're talking about very compact things, I want to introduce you today to a really tiny, the smallest X1 bike air pump I just got, and this thing is just so much smaller compared to the previous one that I've been using for CY cycle. Let's open this up and let's compare them in size, but this has the same features, but even smaller. So it's APX1 bike air pump, and you have here the branding and all the features. The same features you see in all other air pumps, but this thing is just so much smaller. And this is a must-own item if you have a road bike, and we'll try and see if this works on a scooter. You have some adapters here. Look at this thing. And there you have it. Screen, let's take this out. 120, fully charged. And yeah, it's really compact. I like this see-through cover here. And this looks like another brushless Outrunner motor. Look at the size. This is crazy. This is the CYC Plus that I'm using, and I've showed this in so many videos. And this is the new pump. Look at the size difference. This is so much smaller. Yeah, so if you want to reduce weight, it's even more compact option that you can try. I use this bike since last summer and the tires are low. So let's use this pump and let's see how it does. Still air left a little bit. That's good. Now let's do the rear tire. A little bit of air still left here, but it's pretty dead. Okay, today is good. And now let's see. Still has a lot of charge. Let's see if it can handle a scooter. It has to be maximum 32 psi. It's pretty done. So let's see if you get it flat. And this is tubeless tires, so if you put some green slime, let's see if, yeah, this is dead. Let's see if this can actually bring it back to 33, 32 psi. And we already inflated 2 tires. The battery, I think, shows 3 lines. Let's go. It's not hot, actually. Just warm. All right, 33. I need 32, so that's perfect. So the battery almost dying, but this is really cool that can handle different tire sizes, and it's good for scooters. So this is going to be my new air pump that goes into my pouch where I keep all my gear. Super compact. Make sure to charge it back up and take it with you. And you're not gonna feel that's with you all the time. So a must-own item if you have e-bikes or e-scooters. To install the bracket, it's super easy. I removed the clamp here. It's actually a little bit in the way with this frame design. Put the bolt through, it goes through the frame. You put the plate on the bottom, you screw in through the plate, and that's pretty much it. It takes what, 20-30 seconds. This frame has a slightly different design, so this part should be touching this point here, and because this bridge here it's too tall, it doesn't, but because you have a drop, it's actually sitting right between these two parts and it doesn't move anywhere. It's that solid. I have close to 100 miles and it doesn't move anywhere. It takes less than 30 seconds to put the bracket here. Then you install the bracket for the battery. Another 10 to 20 seconds to install the battery bracket, and it's completed. Slide the battery, close the clamp. This part connects into the motor mount. You wrap it around the frame, you can put it under like that, and this part, it's magnetic. You just flip it under and you're connected. The motor sits right here at the top, connects, you close the clamps on both sides and it's installed. You're done riding, just open this flaps, take it out, and you can put in your backpack. The same with the battery. Super easy and very fast. And it takes way less than 3 minutes. The console is connected through Bluetooth. It mounts into your handlebars, so you can play with settings. And this is standby. This is assist mode. It's gonna go down, and this is gonna be mounted on the handlebars, and you're good to go. And if you look closely here, it's gonna press a little bit on the tire and it gives you perfect connection. It's not gonna slip, and it's perfectly centered on the tire. You can organize the cable with this Velcro that came in the package, and that will be the last step. So these are the options on the kit. If you go in lock position, unlock is gonna release, standby is gonna go up, B is assist, so pedal, actually you can see now it's up, it's going down. Let's stop so I can show you guys. So now it's going down, so let's see if you go back to standby, is gonna go up, and you go to assist level, is gonna go down. And what's cool here, lines up perfectly on the wheel. This is really cool. So this is assist, and this is full speed, full power. Let's do just assist. And the B option, the assist mode, I average 17 to 18 miles an hour on flats, and if I push a little more intense, about 20 miles an hour. And it's comfortable, very relaxed pedaling, smooth, natural flow. The motor is more quiet, and you get the most of the range in this setting. In the cruise mode, maximum power, I get 22 to 23 miles an hour, and the motor is louder and you get the most power in less range. You can feel the kick once you engage the throttle, and it feels like a regular electric bike. I reach in this mode maximum 25-26 miles an hour pedaling at max power on flats, and you can maintain that speed for a longer time. So the motor lines up actually perfectly in the center, and it's enough, it's almost like 2-inch patch, and it dents a little bit on the wheels, so it puts enough pressure. And let's lift this up, and it goes about 23.4 miles an hour. The assist mode, it's responsive. The kiddie sensor engages right away as soon as you press on the pedals. Feels smooth and very engaging. You can feel the help. Then you press, it takes off. So on the throttle you definitely get less range. But look at that, it works, actually gives you good boost. Come on, go. Yeah, the throttle really makes a big difference. In the cruise mode, it provides 100% support with the throttle doing all the work, similar to a regular e-bike with no pedaling. Yeah, on the throttle it's just easy. I would say it's like a 500 watt rear hub motor. Very close to that. 750 I think is stretching, but 500 watts, yes. I can comfortably go 19.7. Yeah, 19 miles an hour comfortably. You can see just regular assist 17. And let's lift this up. Now the motor is up with no assist. It's dropping to 16. Yeah, 16 miles, and not 15 actually now. With the motor down. Let's see now. 14. It's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, it's now with no assist with the hub motor. There's drag, there's resistance, and it's hard to pedal. Now the motor's down. With the throttle now, it starts to pick up. And it's gradual, but it's getting there. And makes a difference. Now if I use throttle, it's actually going, look, so much easier to pedal. And top speed, I would say 24.7. That's the top speed. Even with assist, it's pretty good. And now uphill, let's do max. If I stop pedaling, it's gonna slow down and it's gonna struggle. But if you pedal, it's gonna do just fine. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Uphill is struggling, it needs more power or more current. I don't know what the settings are on the controller, but flat and slight decline is perfect. Range. Advertised 55 miles, my weight 225 pounds, temperature 97 degrees, extremely hot, riding in cruise mode with speeds between 15 to 24 miles an hour, covering 17.9 miles in range, which is a pretty good result considering my weight and the size of this battery. What is so cool and so useful about this kit is that you can fit and adjust it on a variety of bike frames. Compact, light commuters, the best I found fit and super easy to integrate on frames like this one. And this is a charger you get in the kit. It feels a light, a little cheap, output 33.6 volts, 3 amps, good speed. You have a magnetic base. You just bring the battery over, it connects, and to start charging, power on the battery, and it'll start charging. And it takes about 3 hours to charge this battery from empty to full. To take this motor out, they're saying 10 seconds on the website, but it takes way less than that. Open the clamp here, and pull it out. 3 seconds. To put it back, line it up, close the clamp, and you're good to go. From what I experienced so far in the last 2-3 days of riding, in assist and B, I get about 16-17 miles an hour top speed, and this kit is advertised to go maximum 50 miles an hour to be in compliance with European and I think US, the same regulation. But here, if you go in this mode, no markings, it goes up to 23, 22. Sometimes, if it's perfectly flat, you have some wind, 24. If you pedal really hard, 27, 28. So depending on your condition, how fit you are, you can go faster or slower, maintain easier, or push more, burn more energy and push harder. So it depends how fit you are. But this is the kit, guys, and it fits on pretty much all the bikes. Pros and cons, look at this. It fits in your palm. It's so compact. Traveling, this is the best option. You can fit in your backpack. With the battery, it doesn't take much space, and all of this together with the brackets weighs 5 pounds. You can put in your backpack and it doesn't take much space, and it's so easy to travel with and have it on the go. The second Pro, super easy to remove. It takes just seconds. Put in your backpack, the same with the battery, take it out, and you're good to go. Once you remove this kit, you close this, nobody even looks at this. Places where e-bikes are not allowed, nobody's gonna give you a hard time. It's gonna be like a regular bike, park it in the designated area, and you're good to go. This mount, I have over 100 miles on it, and once this lowers onto the wheel, it pressures perfectly. Dense, like maybe like 3-4 millimeters, has perfect grip. It is aligned, it doesn't sleep, it just performs as it should. And another thing is this kit, it's rated IP66 protected against water jets and dust. I don't have an app, but it says on the website it's iOS and Android compatible, so maybe the app is coming later on. I didn't see it on the website, maybe it's in development. And all these parts with the cable comes with 1-year warranty. Another Pro, here is you have a USB-C type that you can charge your cell phone and other electronics on the go. The con is that this cover, it's so tiny, so small that it's hard to like open and close it. Cons, there's not many, guys. The biggest thing is this bracket needs to be flat, adjusted, or maybe has maybe plates. They can offer plates or also offer different designs. So let's say for this type of bike, for off-road, you'll be able to mount so it's wider, thicker, you can clamp it to this carbon fiber design, right? Different triangle, and offer different sleeves so you can grip onto the off-road wheels. That'll be super cool. So this sleeve, I think they have on the website different design sleeves, so that'll be cool to have that, but mostly bracket that's more universal and different sizes. And the last one as a con is that this, it's a prototype, so I believe the production final version, we have it. There's no on-off button, so it lasts me a day and half a night, and then you have to charge again. It doesn't turn off, and there's no markings. On the one that I see on the website, it has B1, B2, so, and it has like a indentation here, or maybe like a symbol that shows exactly where the settings are. When I got this, I wasn't sure if the top is the position that it's in. It took me a while to figure out. So you see here, nothing is written, and there's nothing here showing that this is the position you're in. Besides that, quality-wise, this is insane. Like, I never seen a prototype so refined and works perfectly, no issues, over 100 miles. The only thing is this, no on-off button, but the battery, the mounts, everything is just perfectly executed. Love this kit. If you don't have an e-bike and you don't want to spend thousands of dollars, the cheapest one is like they're $550, $650 on Amazon, but those are like really low quality and mostly they break. You have to be able to like be handy to fix them. This is like really premium quality for this price. For $349, guys, don't lose this chance. Go on the Kickstarter and just place your order and get it. This thing is just fantastic. I've been waiting for so long a company to take an electric skateboard out, trying to brushless motor and create an e-bike kit that's compact. I was not expecting to be so refined, so well made, but here it is, and sold for a price that's so low, and really for a prototype, the quality is just incredibly done. Just this flap here, how they mounted, it's rubberized, it feels good, it doesn't touch. When it comes to performance, a sweet spot and power delivery, and being able to mount this on majority of the frames, this is just incredible. So to make a kit like this, offered for such a low price, I can't believe this. This is incredible. And this section, this type of application allows for so much development. So I cannot wait to see what's next. But guys, all links will be down below. Check them out. There's a couple days left to get this for $349. Don't miss that. And I'll see you next time.